One of the most surprising things we found today on the beach was Saul and his handler, Christian Fritz, all the way from San Marcos. They're out here looking for turtle eggs. Yes! That's because it's a race against time to find those Kemp'S Ridley eggs.
Exact location is the mile marker at 13.7.
Copy. Thank you, 827. Great job.
Turtle patrollers up and down the coast were finding the endangered turtles and their nest.
Well, the peak of the Kemp'S Ridley nesting season is typically the last 2 weeks of May, first 2 weeks of June. So we're right in the time period for the peak of nesting.
They marked their path from the ocean all the way up to the spot where the eggs were laid. Joining in on that effort for the first time was Mr. Fritz and his dogs Saul and Dasha.
His dogs are going to be trained to be able to help us find the eggs so that we don't have to leave them on the beach.
Christian Fritz set up a nonprofit called Canines for Conservation and wants to do his part to help out our park rangers.
I'd like to have more teams. Right now it's just me, Saul, and Dasha. This is, a 70-mile long stretch of beach. They also nest up on Mustang and they nest clear down in South Padre. So I'd like to have at least 4 teams next year if I can find some funding.
We had headed out to the National Seashore with Cynthia Rubio, a longtime park biologist who explained why finding the turtle nest were so important.
So we want to be able to get to those sites to be able to examine the turtle, mark the nest location, and then make sure she has tags so that we can identify her in the future. This great turtle hunt sure caught the eye of tourists who were hoping to come away with some vacation photos of the turtles.
We've got to save the ecology, save the turtles. That's excellent. And we stopped at the visitor center and picked up one of the cards they give out so you can call, and that's why we drove down here, was to see if we could see turtles.
Our coastline isn't the only hot spot to find nesting Kemp'S Ridleys. Check out this video from Rancho Nuevo in Mexico. Some 8,000 nesting Ridleys came ashore over the weekend. It was the biggest nesting event in over 40 years. Michael Gibson, 3 News.